Number 40, we're doing some lifeguard training. To qualify for a lifeguard training course, you have to swim continuously for 500 yards using either the front crawl or the breaststroke. You swim the front crawl at a rate of 45 yards per minute and breaststroke at a rate of 35 yards per minute. You take 12 minutes to swim 500 yards. How much time did you spend swimming the front crawl? It's kind of nice. They set up a little equation for us. The key is, if we're trying to figure out the front crawl, you set up this equation. You know your total distance that you went is 500 yards. And normally we could say, well, we know we got that from two pieces. We take our rate of our front crawl, which is 45 yards per minute on the front crawl. Maybe I'll call it F. So 45 minutes, 45 yards times F, the number of minutes I'm on the front crawl, plus I go 35 yards per minute times the number of minutes that I do the breaststroke. But the problem is I can't solve this equation because I've got two variables. So what we want to do is we want to look at one of the variables in terms of the other. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say that we know we do this in 12 minutes. Okay, let's think about front crawl, breaststroke. If I front crawl for 0 minutes, how long do I breaststroke? 12 minutes. If I front crawl for 6 minutes, that leaves 6 minutes to breaststroke. If I front crawl for 3 minutes, okay, 12 minus 3, I do 9 minutes of breaststroke. But what if I front crawl for F minutes? How much time is left to breaststroke? Well, whatever's left after 12 minus the front crawl, that's how long I breaststroke. And that's what they've done here. They've written this expression. Our total time is 12 minutes minus the time for the front crawl, we're calling F. This will tell me how long I did the breaststroke for. 12 minutes minus the front crawl time, whatever's left over, that's my breaststroke time. So now we've got this equation set up. The distance, 500, equals our rate for the front crawl, 45, times F, we'll call the time that we front crawl, plus the rate for the breaststroke is 35 yards per minute, times how long do I breaststroke? Well, however much time is left after I front stroke, so 12 minus the front stroke. Now we've set it up, we've got 500 equals 45F plus distribute 35 times 12, 350, 420. 35 times negative F would be a negative 35F. Combining like terms, 45Fs minus 35Fs, I've got 500 equals 10F plus 420. Subtract 420 from both sides. Cancels. We get 80 equals 10F. Last step, divide by 10. And we get F equals 8. So what does that mean? It means we front crawled for 8 minutes. They asked us how long we spent swimming the front crawl, so we've got it. We've front crawl for 8 minutes, which of course means we did the breaststroke for 4 minutes. You can always check your work too. If you take 8 times 45, because that's how fast you're front crawling, if we take 45 times 8 plus 35 yards per minute times 4 minutes of the breaststroke, comes out to be an even 500.